Put your hands together for me.
I'm happy to be here because I was once in this situation also. So while the other speakers were speaking, what kept referring to me was someone also advised me. I remember I was in my brother's place and this friend of his was like, do you know what medicine students read? Like, do you know the kind of books they read? And those intimidating things they came, right? Just the way they're coming to me, but it didn't really change my mindset. I was just the same person. Let's just go to school and study, right? Whatever comes out, I'm just the average guy. Study, trust me, more people will come and intimidate you. Some of you might have picked medicine, some might have picked maths. I don't know what you picked, but there's definitely the hard part of it. And it's not going to be easy. But me telling you it's not going to be easy won't really help you. So basically, I'm going to speak on how to overcome distractions. More like as a mid student, but then also generally. And finally, I'll be landing myself where we talk about peer pressure, dealing with peer pressure. So if I want to talk about overcoming distraction, it's immediately should tell you that you should expect distraction. Expect distraction. Because our parents try to tell us, they tell you things like, okay, don't follow bad guys, just know what I sent you to school to do, to study, or bring your first class home, we're waiting for you, and they'll really wait for you after a night. But I promise you, distractions are waiting for you. And your parents told you that you need to overcome distractions, but they didn't tell you how. Right? They just told you, just don't be distracted. So I'm going to try within my next few minutes to just analyze what distractions are all about and see if I can just give you one or two tips. Is that okay? Awesome. So, and I like to use a lot of illustrations. Can I borrow someone when I need to? Alright, so let me define distraction. Merriam-Webster, you define distraction as anything that turns away your attention. Something that draws your attention. It's that simple. Let me make it a little bit complicated. There are 4 resources that each human has. There are 4 resources that you have. Whether you're born in Kogi State, whether you're born in the rural parts of Benue, there are 4 resources that you have. And they are your time, your energy, your attention, and what? Money. If you want to make it easier for you to remember, you can use the word team. Time, energy, attention, and money. Every one of us have these resources. And for something to be a distraction, it has to redirect these resources for you. That is, for something to call itself a distraction, it means that it successfully redirect my time, right? To redirect my energy, to redirect my attention, and my money. I'm not Igbo, but I care about my money really. So you must really think about it. Okay, if something was going to distract me, how would it come? Because Jesus told us, for example, that the thief will come in the night. You won't know when the thief comes. It gives you an idea that it is a thief coming. So if your parents told you there was distraction, you need to know how the distraction is going to come to you, right? Alright, that is why I'm here. The speakers have done an excellent job. And the very first thing that distraction tries to do to you, after turning away those resources, is to give you a new purpose. So if you're going to overcome distraction, you need to first of all have a purpose in mind. I'm not talking about why you were born or why you were called to the earth. That's the bigger purpose. But I'm talking about here now as a student, you're going to become a student. So you need to be sure of what you're going to do there. I like when Adia said, I'm going to do business. I don't get. I'm going to do business and my book. So you have outlined your purpose that I'm going to be a business person. I'm going to be also a first class student. So this is my purpose. If I'm going to achieve this purpose, I must accurately analyze my time, right? My energy, my attention, and my money. And that's basically what my speakers have been saying. They have been telling you, okay, you know you're the kind of student that study at night, okay, you do 4 hours. They are just trying to tell you how to maximize time, because if you do not use this currency as well, you would spend them doing other things. Their currency, they have to be spent. Someone gets what I'm saying? Awesome. when you are here now, you just spent how many hours? Let's say you spent 6 hours. What's the word you use? Spend. What do you spend? It's not only money you spend. I thought it's only money you spend. Okay, I said, look at me. What did you do? You just paid attention. Was it the money you paid? He was saying that he didn't give you any cost for this. But he gave you a cost. He gave you your attention, your time, your energy. And that's why he gave you some kind of water and water also. So that you can resolve that energy. I think we're getting something. So if you must overcome distraction, you must first of all have a purpose in mind. Can I get you just to can you help me? I want to just show you something. Just 1 minute, I'm just going to show this illustration. This is just to give you an idea, a pictorial example. Can you just stand there? So this is my achievement. Like actually, I want to be a first class student, and I also want to come out with one of the best businesses in maybe any lab, because they are students with the best businesses. They are ranking businesses that students own these businesses. In fact, you see them online a lot. I don't know, I saw one time. Not like Parfait, but it was Gary, and Groundnut, but it was Parfait. I don't know how, but she's making her money. So that's okay. So if you do not accurately discern what you're supposed to use your time, energy, and attention for, something that is seemingly like what you're here to do, we will take that for you. We will take that away from you. So you find out after 4 years, you see someone and they are like the opposite of what they were before they entered the school. Then you wonder why. She was also studying, she was in everything, but she didn't know that some other things were taking her attention. And that's what distraction is. Attention here. So they look like they're on the same, right? Math students, you know what I'm talking about now. They're on the same, what do you call this now? Trajectory, right? But then just a little deviation, just a little misuse of my time, and I'm a whole different trajectory. And this can keep leading like that. It's not parallel, like I don't know how to go. Something not parallel, and if you take it to infinity, you just keep going along that line until you understand what you're coming to do. Can you clap for them?